Hello, everybody. Before we get into the weekly forecast, just a quick update. We are now at 32% for the Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program with you guys' gifting. Thank you, thank you, thank you to every single one of you who has given. I have been looking through my notebook because I've been writing down everybody who's given, trying to keep track of when I have been able to give you Reiki in return. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people that have not gotten back to me. And that's okay if you don't want the Reiki in return. But if you do, and maybe you didn't see an email come in from me, you may want to check your spam folder right around the time that you donated, because I have sent emails out to every single person who has donated as a thank you and with the offer of the Reiki gift that I would like to give back so that we have sort of a gift exchange here. So if you haven't seen an email from me and you have given a gift anywhere along throughout this campaign, please be assured I do have your name written down and I am just hoping to hear from you. I would love to be able to return a gift to you. I know some of you have the idea that when you gift, you don't expect a gift back and you don't want a gift back. And if that's the way you want to handle it, then I respect that. But for those of you who would like to have the gift back, then, and you haven't seen any message from me, please contact me so that we can schedule that, and so that, so we can schedule that and figure out where to focus your Reiki energy so that we can bring better things about in your life than are right now. Okay, so enough of that. Let's see. 32% is where we are. I'm excited. One more percent, and we're at the 1/3 mark. Yay! Thank you all so much. And now on with the forecasts. Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of October 3rd through the 9th. What we have coming up for you, Taurus, on Monday is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is just telling me that on Monday you are interacting with somebody who is very comfortable with their emotions, very nurturing. For some of you, this is actually literally going to be your mother. For others, this may be more of a mother figure or a compassionate mentor type figure. What's going on here? What does Taurus need to know about this interaction with this person? First of all, this is somebody who's very comfortable with her feelings. She knows how to express them without making people feel uncomfortable, at least most of the time, most people. Some people have hang-ups about feelings, and that's kind of unavoidable. But let's see here. I really have the sense that this person is going to be actually letting you know how she feels about something. She's going to be trying to do it in such a way that it nurtures you and encourages you to move forward with something. Not that she's trying to manipulate you, I don't have that sense, but just that she is hoping for the best for you. And she feels like if you just had just a little bit of encouragement, that you would be motivated to keep going with something. So the other impression that I'm getting from this is that for some of you, this is a female who has crossed over. And queens, when I see them in physical, they're not always female. So those of you who are dealing with somebody in physical form, this could be a female or this could be a more effeminate male. But for those of you who this is somebody who has crossed over, this is going to be somebody like a mother or an aunt or maybe a sister. But for most of you, a generation that came before yours. And there's going to be some kind of influence that comes through from them on Monday for some of you. And that basically a similar message, really affirming that you're on the right track or that they're proud of you or happy with you. And letting you know that it's a good thing to keep moving forward with whatever this is that they're so happy about with you. So it's interesting that this is coming from some people who have crossed over already and from some people that are still here, but the message is pretty much the same for whichever way that pans out. All right, so Taurus, let's look at Tuesday. Here we have the Judgment card showing up in reverse. For some of you, this is related to whatever was said on Monday. But the Judgment card is somebody not listening to the call. The call. So what is the call, Amista? When I was in Catholic Church, people would say, you know, I felt the calling, and then they would become a priest or a sister or a brother. So it's, to me, a calling is, you know, that's kind of in a very small box to have the calling just about that. But to me, that calling is more, it's that information that comes through from the universe, from Sacred Spirit, that kind of, it makes you feel like you're drawn towards something or someone, and so you're feeling called towards them or drawn towards them. So what's coming up when we've got the Judgment card in reverse is somebody's denying that call. Somebody is not paying attention to that call. Somebody is ignoring the calling that they're feeling. So they're feeling drawn to something, Taurus, you're feeling drawn to something, and you are suppressing that, or you're not acknowledging that. This is a major arcana card. It's kind of a big deal to not acknowledge a calling like that. And a lot of times callings can be pretty scary. They can be dramatic changes in our lives sometimes. And not for everybody, but you know, sometimes the calling can be as simple as, you know, I think that maybe I should call so and so. And so it may not be a dramatic, huge thing in our life, but we might have it built up into this huge emotional big deal or ordeal. But it is a big thing. And to me, I think that you're going to, just because you're denying this calling or not acknowledging it, I don't think you're going to stop hearing it. I think it's going to keep coming in for you, even though you're denying it. It's kind of an important message. Let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, what we have showing up is the Queen of Coins in reverse, and I'll show you this card as soon as I can see my camera again and my screensaver pops up. Okay, there we go. Queen of Coins showing up in reverse, and the Queen of Coins in reverse is just telling me, is this someone you're interacting with, or is this you, Taurus? This could easily be you based on the signs. For most of you, this is you. For some of you, this is somebody that you're interacting with, maybe only 20%. But for most of you, this is you. And so we've got the Queen of Coins in reverse. The Queen of Coins in reverse is somebody who has been giving generously of themselves. And in reverse, she has realized that the generosity that she has been putting out there has been being misused or is not really needed. And so now, when she's in reverse, she's cutting that generosity off. That's enough. If it's not being used for something that's good and productive, she doesn't want anything to do with it. So she's done with that, shutting it down. So for a lot of you Tauruses, for most of you, that's you, realizing that your generosity is not doing what you thought it was doing, not going where you thought it would, and you don't feel like it's really productive to keep giving. So you're done with that. And this can be money, it can be energy, it can be emotions. It can show up in any part of your life. Let's look at Thursday. Here what you have showing up is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords does talk about conflict. Kind of talks about everybody really having the same goal, the same target that they're working towards, but having different agendas about how to get there. And so nothing really moves forward as long as everybody's on different pages. So this is the kind of conflict that you're dealing with on Thursday. And so if you can get everybody on the same page, this project could really move forward. The question is, how much energy do you want to invest in getting everybody on the same page? For some of you, I think it's going to be worth it. For others of you, I don't think it's going to be worth it. So you're going to have to kind of feel that out and decide, where do I really want to spend my energy? Because for a lot of you, this might be a good situation to say, you know what, you guys duke it out. Let me know when you figured it out what you want to do, and I'll come back in then, rather than being in the middle of the fray. All right, so that's Thursday. Friday, what we have coming up is the King of Clubs. Now, the King of Clubs is somebody who is very self-confident, thinks outside the box, very creative, somebody that you are interacting with on Friday. This guy, the words I'm hearing for him are problem solver. So you may be coming to this guy and asking for advice. This may be a brother or a brother-in-law. This may be somebody that's professional. This could be a financial advisor. But this is somebody who is really good at solving problems because they think outside the box. And so, advice. Coming to this person for advice, possibly even coming away with inspiration as well. Not just advice, but also feeling inspired. So that's Friday. Saturday, what we have showing up is the Ace of Cups coming up in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse, what I'm hearing is emotions are all poured out. I think that you are going to be sharing your emotions with some people in your sphere of influence, Taurus, on Saturday. I think you're just going to be really baring your heart to somebody, maybe a group of somebody's, but you're just going to be, you're not going to be hiding your feelings. You're just going to be putting them right out there and letting the chips fall where they may. On Sunday, what we have coming up here, Taurus, is the World in reverse. Now, the World in reverse does mean that there's some kind of setback, but it's not a permanent one. The World is always a good card, whether it's upside down or right side up, doesn't really matter. It's good either way. It is talking about that there is a dream or a desire or a wish that is coming to fruition. However, because it's reversed, this just means that it's not coming in as quickly as we were hoping. So as quickly as you were hoping for this thing, if you were hoping for something, by the middle of October, this card would say, maybe not that fast. Maybe it's going to take an extra week. But there's some kind of delay about that dream, that hope or wish. Maybe you were hoping to have this by Sunday. And maybe on Sunday you realize, wow, it's just not really happening. Maybe by the next Sunday. But there's some kind of delay. There's some kind of obstacle. It's a temporary thing. You're still getting your dream, your desire, your hope, your wish. It's still coming through. You just have to wait a little bit longer, be a little bit more patient, be creative about solving those problems, and then get out there and do it and let it manifest itself in. Okay, so Taurus, that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic week. I will see you here for Reiki sessions, or I will see you for readings, and the rest of you, I will see you back here next week. Peace out, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually, I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, um, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, everybody, for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you, everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.